Why, hello everybody. Welcome to Nature Calls. Anthony here. And in this video, I'm going to talk about, this scooter that I built. I converted a gas-powered scooter into an electric-powered scooter. And it's pretty quick. I'll go over the parts that I purchased for this. And I have some pictures and video of parts of the build. I did want to make kind of like a series out of it, but then I got a bit distracted because this was actually a fun gift to my brother. Okay, so now that you've actually, seen the scooter, I told you that it exists. How did I come about acquiring such a scooter? Well, it turns out the frame of the scooter itself, the gas-powered scooter, was a broken gas-powered scooter that I had in my garage. It turns out it was actually my brother's scooter. I had one too, but I sold mine like years ago. His was broken and just sat there in the garage. So I took it upon myself to basically disassemble it, see if it was worth saving, and I decided the frame was worth saving. It wasn't too rusty, it wasn't the most pretty thing, but I ended up totally disassembling it, completely down to the bare bones frame. I then went through to sand out the rusted spots and go about starting to really modify this scooter to be useful as an electric scooter, because honestly you don't need motor mounts for electric scooters, because this scooter here has something really cool. It has a rear in-hub motor. The motor is in the hub of the wheel. It's pretty awesome. There is no motor up front, and that saved a ton of space. It allowed me to actually expand the deck of this scooter so that there was more space, because before it was definitely more sized for a child and not an adult. So I did make the deck myself, but there was a lot of stuff that happened in between with cutting out motor mounts, sanding it all down, painting it, and then going about ordering the different parts. So let's actually get into the different parts. I'll talk about the paint job and things like that. Okay, so for this scooter, the best way to build it was to go and find parts that were readily available. So what I did is I found, a Chinese company, because scooters and China seem to go together very well. It seems like it's the thing over there. There are tons of companies that make scooter parts. So I found one with very mainstream popular scooters, both in China and the US. I then purchased their parts and built them into the frame of this scooter. Yes, there's some custom stuff on here, such as this fender. I actually made the fender myself out of a piece of PVC. I cut it in half, flattened it out, and then spray painted it. It is dirty. It was more black, but the scooter actually gets used. So yeah, these things happen. Other than that, we got a kickstand here. We tilt it to its side. You can see underneath. This is just some sheet metal here that covers all the internals. The battery pack is in there. There is the charging port for it. It has a brake, but it actually brakes via electric braking. So you just send the motor. You just tell the motor to roll backwards. It's got some pretty fat tires that we actually extended the frame out to accept. So a bit of work there, but a whole lot of fun. The deck mounting points actually stayed the same from the original. We actually reused the hardware, and we just put a new deck on that I cut out. And then I bought some sweet custom grip tape that's kind of themed after, Elon and his tobacco smoking incident on the Joe Rogan podcast. People have made some memes with like the galaxy coming out of the smoke haze. Well, ta-da, we have the galaxy here on this puppy. Other than that, we got our brake here, obviously. We have gears, yes. There is settings. I ride around on setting 3 because, you know, I want to rip. We have setting 1, setting 2, and of course setting 3. Other than that, I did still leave in the folding ability of this. So if I flip this up, I can fold the entire neck down. So you can actually fit it into the trunk of your car or your SUV. Either way, still works great. I will have links to all these different pieces of equipment in the description down below. Some of them are on Amazon. Other ones may be on like Alibaba and stuff like that. Just because if you want to get them at a reasonable price, you have to go to the source. And, well, honestly, they're basically all made in China, including the battery pack. But they all work together, which was great. So once I got the frame to actually accept all these pieces, it came together quite nicely as they made it in through customs. Now, 2 things you probably want to know. How much does this cost? This scooter's speed and performance is equivalent to like a $1,000 to $1,200 scooter from my research, at least. It cost me about $400 to $500 to build, depending on the pricing and stuff. And that, you know, that may vary. So it could be a little bit more now. It could be a little bit less, you know, depending on what you're going for. The other thing you're probably going to want to know is speed. How fast does it go? Oh, it goes plenty fast. It definitely only goes the legal limit on the road. Definitely. It definitely doesn't go to triple digits. Well, on a closed course, it does about 30 miles an hour at max speed. The battery doesn't last too long at 30 miles an hour, but on a closed course, it can do that. Of course, you're going to need to be in gear 3 to make that happen. You guys should probably experience what that kind of looks like. Yeah, it's pretty quick. All right, so there you have it. That's a look at my electric scooter build. Overall, it was a lot of fun, and my brother really enjoyed his old, broken, and really honestly pain in the butt to start gas scooter. He was glad it was gone. The electric is just as fast, if not faster. It's way more responsive. It honestly, it actually feels like driving a Tesla in the sense of that immediate torque, immediate sending you down the road type of feeling. Of course, not as nice as, you know, a car, but again, hey, it is an electric scooter, and it's pretty awesome. So this is a great family project, you know, father-son adventure, father-daughter adventure. Who knows, even if mom wants to get involved, you know, whatever floats your boat. But it's definitely a good time. Of course, be safe, you know, wear a helmet, follow your local laws. And other than that, hopefully my links help lead you to making your own scooter if that's something that you're interested in. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And as always, have a fantastic day. Check out the other videos.